Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. In today's video, you know what I'm afraid of is that I'm going to have the same issues that I had with well, here's the thing. I feel like that Dune Awakening is one of those games where they took the time, learned with other games, and there is going to be a couple of games I'm going to be comparing it to, but I really do hope that they don't go down the same path as the two games, Destiny and the Division. More so what they are now. Like the first Destiny and the Division, those games were amazing. You cannot go wrong with those games. And that's the thing. Where I'm like with Dune Awakening, I'm like first game is pretty good. I just hope like if they turn this into a like franchise where they come out with multiple Dune Awakening type video games, that it's not something that we're going to regret getting into. So if the developers, if they are hearing this or watching this video, here's the thing. I enjoy this game. I've been enjoying my time playing it. Like that, no, that's one thing where when I'm playing it and then when those whatchamacallit, those notifications pop up where it's like letting me know there's gonna be doing some like maintenance work on the game. I get kind of, a little depressed because I'm like, dang, man, this I'm having fun. It's like, game is good. It does have its challenges. I would say that comparing it to Destiny and the Division, oh yeah, this game is far more because it's on top of. So if you guys remember that survival mode that they added to the first Division, that's pretty much what this game is in a way. But it's like a reverse thing where instead of you being out in the cold, they have you in some like hot weather and stuff. But I feel like with this game, it still has its like own challenges. Like you're on top of this like hot weather that you got to deal with. You gotta like maneuver around rocks and shadows and stuff so you can avoid the hot weather. That's why I be traveling at night in this game. I travel at night and then do what I need to do. But anyways, but no, then on top of that, you have to worry about, as you guys can see, a big old giant sandworm. And you know what's funny is that there's this. I never really grew up watching the Dune movies, even the like the new ones that they came out with. I haven't really sat down and fully watched them. But there was one movie in particular where I know people are gonna probably be like, dang, I didn't even, if you have seen the movie, you're like, dang, I didn't even bother to think about that. But there's this movie called Tremors, where in a way they do kind of have like a sandworm like creature thing in there and stuff. Not as big as this sandworm in Dune. No, in Dune it's like this is like that. It's pretty much that sandworm, but on like the strongest case of steroids that you can possibly think of. So anyways, but I remember that there was a part in there where they were trying to avoid the talking on the movie Tremors, where they were trying, and they probably portrayed it in the movie Dune too. But anyways, that's probably why they have it set up the same way. But anyways, but no, overall though, you gotta like run on top of like rocks or like near rocks and stuff. So at least yeah, in Dune, because like the sandworm, it's a lot bigger and stuff. So I think it does any and everything possible to avoid rocks. That's why at times if you just run near the rocks, the sandworm would just kind of be like hovering and looking in that direction and stuff. They eventually go back in the sand and disappear and things. But yeah, I was thinking that I was all like, okay, I imagine this kind of like the same thing as that as the movie Tremor. So I'm like, all right, I just gotta go based on that. And so yeah, that's why I'm like, I have and I'm just hoping because I heard like if you do die by the sandworm, that you lose all your stuff. So like I think if you die by like a person like in the middle of a mission or whatever, I think they say you lose some of your stuff, but not all of it. I don't know. I haven't died yet in the game. I'm trying to avoid it at all costs. So yeah, it's but no, the game it does have its challenges though. But that's the thing though, it's fun. I'm like, man, I haven't had like I mean there's been some games I played where I've had some fun in it and stuff, but yeah, it's like a game like the Division and Destiny, a game like that, yeah, because the Division they just recently came out with this Battle for Brooklyn DLC, and yeah, that's not all that good. Destiny, the game was good at one point in time, but they got rid of all their original content. So I'm like, yeah, to the developers behind Dune Awakening, do not go down that same path as Ubisoft and Bungie. I'm like, you guys got a good thing here. Please do not mess it up, all right? But yeah, I did get the early access version of Dune Awakening because I guess this game it's gonna be coming out on the 10th fully and things. I think they said it was the 10th because they have like two different versions. Hold on for a second. I bought like I think it was the deluxe. Yeah, I bought the deluxe edition, and then they have the ultimate edition. So yeah, there's like the normal version is gonna be coming out on June 10th. But no, I mean the game is decent. It's pretty good. Like you create a character, you go around like loot scavengers and stuff. They got like a weird, I'm telling you, like the way of survival in this game, like there's, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, well, I mean, I'm not spoiling the story, just more so the gameplay on how to survive and stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, the story, I'm gonna leave that up for you guys. But no, so there's a part in the game where you have to, if it's done in the movies, then I'm like, okay, then I mean, I'm like, man, that's some crazy stuff. But you extract people's blood, put it in this machine, and then you like, I guess it's like collecting water or something like that. And I'm like, bro, regardless of however it's done, that's still somebody's blood. I know I would die in it if this was like on some real life stuff. I'm dying first day. I'm like, but and then that is another thing too. I'm like with the sun. I'm like the sun. It might be manageable, you know, because I'm like how it is in this video game. You got lurking the shadows and all that stuff. That's how I am indoors, lurking behind rock shadows, anything where I could possibly get me some shade. All right, so that part I could possibly survive off of. But yeah, having it where it's like did you get this suit where it like collects either the sweat or water? I don't know, but it's like you're drinking I'm telling you, man, it's some crazy stuff in this game. It really is, but it's fun though. It's one of those games where I'm like, it might not overall be game of the year because I feel like games like this, you don't really see or hear about them being game of the year. But I feel like to people in the genre of like games like Destiny, The Division, like these open world games where it's just, you know, you kind of just like just freely do whatever and stuff. I feel like, yeah, it's comparing it to them two games, I had to say like, yeah, it's a lot better than Destiny 2 and The Division 2, in my opinion. I know people would say differently, but in my opinion, I like this game a little bit more, you know, but I'm just hoping I don't have like no rage quit moments with this game. Like that's why I've been trying to be like extra careful. Like there was a mission that they had me do where I had to like go into this like laboratory and stuff, and there was this armored guy where it was like explosive guns, nothing couldn't do anything to him. But you have to like time a stab attack on him and stuff to like get rid of his shield and or either kill him and things. And then yeah, it was like, but it's I'm telling you, it's one of those things where I'm like, man, you know, this game, you face your challenges, and then I know that's another thing too, because it was a little bit confusing for me when I was looking into this game, but the PvP stuff. Now I know that's something that a lot of people, because if you're like me, you're trying to avoid people at all costs. I have came across people, but that's the nice thing about it is that there's an area you got to go to for the PvP action. But as far as like when you're starting off in the game and you're doing missions and you come across or see another player, and that's the thing where it's kind of hard to tell because you know you come across so many different scavengers and things that's trying to kill you. So it's like you see a regular person, then it's like, well, I don't know. Then you know you just get to shooting at them and stuff. But no, they like that's how I guess like people they let you know they're not dangerous is that they start like teabagging and stuff. So yeah, it's you know it's different, but no, that but like I was saying though, it's yeah, the I think the PvP action is like later on in the game and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I thought like it was something where it's like, okay, I'm just out walking around minding my own business because they do have it where you gotta like build like a home and stuff. I wasn't trying to have it where I'm leaving out my home, somebody's camping waiting for me and shoot and kill me and stuff. So that's why I was like, nah, bruh, wasn't trying to deal with that, you know. But no, it's not even like that, you know. Like you'll come across people, and if anything, you guys are just like raiding like camps and stuff, you know, or going doing missions in a way. Not like it's not like how it is where it's like with that matchmaking stuff. Well, they might have it. I don't know. I've been playing the game solo, and I plan on unless they ask or the game has me play the game with other people. Until then, I'm like, fam, I'm chilling by myself, you know. So, but nah, this is definitely a game worth buying and getting into, you know. And if you want to wait though, when it's like it comes out at a cheaper price, because they have it where there's three different prices. So they got $49.99, $69.99, and $89.99. And honestly, I'm like, nah, I would have bought the $89.99 version. And I think that let me see what that one is. So there's like, so it's like a digital, oh, okay. So there's like a digital soundtrack, digital art book, Dune, 2021 film, still suit. Oh, so it's like, okay. And that's for the Ultimate Edition. Then there's like the Caladan Palace building set. Oh, okay. Blue Dasher, Ornithopter Swatch, and then Dusk Rider Sandbike Swatch. And then for the deluxe edition, it's the Sardarkar Botar armor season pass, which I think is gonna be like some DLC stuff. And then Head Start play from June 5th. So there's like, yeah, the early access. Then there was like Sunset Die Watch, and then this for the standard edition. So there's like the Sunset Die Watch Global Swatch. Sunset Die Global Swatch. Okay, I had too many words. Terrarium of Mard Dip, I think. Bro, these some crazy words, man. But anyways, yeah, that was there's like 2024 most watch. No, this is a good game. I'm like, I've been enjoying it. So yeah, definitely it's one of those games if you're looking into it and you're like, you know me, and I be playing games like Destiny the Division. It's like, how do you feel about this game? I like it. It's definitely a game worth getting into, even though, yeah, Destiny is free to play and the Division is cheaper. I would recommend, yeah, saving up a little bit more and then getting Dune Awakening. You'll have more fun with this game than the other game. So, but anyways, wasn't trying to put down Destiny in the Division, but I'm just saying, it's one of those games where I'm going to see myself putting more time into this than them two games. So, but anyways, I mean, if you guys want to check out those games, you can too. But me personally, I think Dune Awakening is gonna be leading this race between them three games. But with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.